Welcome back to Zabikes Update, where we bring you the latest updates on the most exciting rides in the market. In today's video, we're diving into a bike that has managed to capture the hearts of motorcycle enthusiasts for years at the Royal Enfield Classic 350. The 2025 edition has come in with some subtle, yet significant upgrades. This review will walk you through everything you need to know, from its design to its performance and pricing. Whether you're considering this bike as your next purchase or you're just curious, stay tuned. As we start, it's hard not to appreciate just how timeless the design of the Classic 350 is. Royal Enfield has always leaned heavily on retro aesthetics, and this model is no exception. When you first see the 2025 Classic 350, it becomes clear that they haven't strayed far from the iconic look that's made this bike so recognizable. But, as you get closer, you start to notice the subtle refinements that keep the design fresh and relevant for today's riders. From the front, the bike greets you with its traditional round headlamp. It's encased in chrome, maintaining that vintage appeal, but now features an LED setup for brighter and more efficient lighting. This blend of old-school design with modern technology is what sets Royal Enfield apart. The tall, wide-set handlebars provide a commanding presence, giving riders that upright posture while exuding a sense of control. The front suspension setup, a classic telescopic fork, remains exposed, adding to that rugged look that fans of this bike love. Move to the side, and the true beauty of the Classic 350 comes to life. The tank, finished in a variety of new color options for 2025, sports the signature teardrop shape. The Royal Enfield logo, emblazoned across the tank in gold accents, really pops against the deep, rich paint job. This bike is a statement, and it's not just about performance, it's about style and personality. The dual-seat setup is another iconic feature, with the rider's seat padded to perfection, ensuring comfort over long distances. The passenger seat can easily be detached if you prefer that solo riding experience. The spoke wheels are a throwback to the retro era, enhancing the bike's timeless look. For 2025, Royal Enfield has introduced alloy wheels as an option too, which gives the bike a slightly more contemporary edge for those who want a modern touch. Looking at the bike from the back, the Classic 350 doesn't shy away from its retro roots. The round tail light, framed by chrome, is another nod to the past, though again, Royal Enfield has brought in modern tech with the LED setup. The exhaust system, long and sleek, runs parallel to the road, adding to the bike's overall length and giving it that low-slung cruiser vibe. The exhaust note, that deep thump, has been tuned to perfection. It's unmistakable and gives you a real sense of connection with the bike. The rear suspension setup uses twin shock absorbers, adjustable for preload, which offers a comfortable ride even on roof terrain. This bike is built to tackle a variety of road conditions, and the suspension setup reflects that. Underneath the retro styling, though, is where the 2025 Royal Enfield Classic 350 really shows its evolution. At the heart of this motorcycle lies a 349cc single-cylinder, air-oil-cooled engine. It's the same platform that Royal Enfield has been refining over the years, and in this iteration, it's smoother than ever. The engine produces around 20.2 bhp and 27 Nm of torque. Now, those numbers might not seem overwhelming, but what makes this bike special isn't the raw power, it's the delivery. The Classic 350 is all about torque at lower RPMs, which makes city riding and highway cruising feel effortless. The bike pulls cleanly from lower revs, and there's a lovely linear build-up of power that suits its laid-back riding style. On the road, the Classic 350 feels sturdy and composed. The chassis is designed to handle the weight of the bike, and while it's not the lightest in its class, the distribution of weight feels balanced, giving you a solid and planted feel when riding. It's not the bike for sharp, quick flicks through traffic, but more for those who appreciate the smooth, confident ride. The bike is happiest cruising between 80 and 100 km/h, though it can push beyond that. However, its sweet spot remains at those lower cruising speeds, where the engine feels relaxed and the bike just glides. The gear shifts on this model are smooth, thanks to the 5-speed gearbox. The clutch action has also been refined, making for lighter shifts, especially in stop-and-go traffic. The clutch engagement feels progressive, so you're not jolting forward with every gear change. Overall, the transmission on the 2025 Classic 350 feels more refined than its predecessors, and it's something riders will notice immediately. When it comes to performance, the bike isn't about pushing boundaries or setting speed records. It's about an enjoyable, steady ride. The suspension setup, combined with its longer wheelbase, means the bike remains stable even when tackling bumps or uneven surfaces. Whether you're cruising through the city streets or hitting the open highway, the Classic 350 manages to soak up most of the road's imperfections. For braking, Royal Enfield has equipped the bike with the disc setup on both the front and rear, along with dual-channel ABS. This ensures that even in tricky conditions, the bike remains safe and in control. The braking performance feels adequate, with good bite from the front brake and a progressive feel at the rear. One of the more modern additions to the 2025 Classic 350 is the inclusion of a semi-digital instrument cluster. While it still maintains the classic analog speedometer, there's now a small digital display integrated within. This shows crucial information like fuel level, trip meter, and gear position indicator. It's a subtle, yet useful update that doesn't take away from the bike's old-school charm but adds some modern practicality. Now, let's talk about the prices. The 2025 Royal Enfield Classic 350 comes in multiple variants, each priced differently depending on the features and color schemes. In terms of starting price, you're looking at around 180,000 South African rand, depending on the market and the variant you choose. If you go for some of the premium paint jobs or additional accessories, you could be looking at a bit more. But even with that, the Classic 350 remains competitively priced within its segment, offering a blend of style, comfort, and performance that's hard to match at this price point. So, who is this bike for? Well, if you're someone who values style, nostalgia, and a relaxed riding experience, the Classic 350 should be at the top of your list. It's not the bike designed to chase speed, but it's more about the journey and the experience of riding. It's for those who appreciate the mechanical connection between rider and machine, and who want a bike that looks just as good parked outside a cafe tilde copyright as it feels on the road. As we wrap up this review, it's clear that the 2025 Royal Enfield Classic 350 continues to carry forward the legacy of this iconic line. It's a bike that respects its heritage but embraces just enough modern technology to stay relevant. Whether you're an experienced rider looking for something more laid back, or someone new to motorcycles who wants a reliable, stylish companion, the Classic 350 is a solid choice. Thanks for watching today's review. If you like this video, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and give us a thumbs up. Stay tuned for more in-depth reviews, comparisons, and motorcycle news from ZaBikes Update. Ride safe, and we'll catch you in the next one.